And I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, which, going just by the Crunchyroll screen, they still haven't put the Crunchyroll Originals logo at the start. I wonder why, Crunchyroll. I mean, you did fund this. I'm surprised you're not putting the logo. But maybe they forgot about it. Well, anyways, I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0, go. Day of Judgment. Okay. Sounds like it could be potentially cool. I would hope. Oh, it makes me wonder what was Akira's breaking point that actually look willing. He looks like he's willing to end it all. I wonder what caused him to do that, though. Unless maybe it wasn't really him making that choice, but it probably was someone manipulating his mind. I still think it's mind manipulation. I mean, physically it probably feels fine, but psychologically it probably feels like shit. Just imagine. And considering the fact that he doesn't have his memories, it makes for some exposition that feels at least natural. It doesn't feel forced, because we're learning information alongside Akira too. Which, I wonder what's that going to imply. If they collect all the items, would him... That's what I was wondering! Okay, at least that answered my question. Oh. Although, even if I were him, I would listen to what they have. I would pretend to play along. But then out of, like, the first minute I can have to be like deuces and actually escape, I would actually do that because I wouldn't trust these... I wouldn't trust these fuckers to keep their end of the bargain, where even if I were to manage to get all the X-Arms, what's to say they're not going to eliminate the main protagonist after he does that? Huh. Okay, the opening sounds like... I don't know, I'm still not feeling the opening, even though it's like the second time I'm listening to it. I'm not feeling it. Ugh! I don't think I can ever get used to the PS2-esque designs. But hey, I mean, I did promise I would try to react to all the animes in the winter 2021 season, so I'm not gonna bail out. I'm not. At least I'll try to keep up with as much as my mind can suffer this abuse I'm making it go towards right now. Just the way he moves his mouth, he doesn't even look human. Okay, the chief is like the only one that looks relatively human. It's like the only one where I'm like, alright, I mean, he's decent. But that's it though. Everyone else, it's like lifeless and ugh. Okay, I kind of do like the character design of the pink-haired chick. I'd imagine that she looked way better in the manga. I remember reading that this is based off a manga. And I have seen a bit of the manga art, and it does look absolutely gorgeous, to its credit. It's just a shame that the series wasn't given the 2D treatment. I mean, does it really need to see how much suffering people would go through due to X-Arms? I mean, didn't he already get a taste of it in episode 1? Considering the opposition he was going up against? It doesn't even look like she's lip-synced properly when she's like saying Rapabong, your mouth is like this. And then when she says Japan, her mouth flaps aren't even moving. Oh, Lord. You would think after all the complaints they heard from episode 1, they would have at the very least been able to do some last second fixing with the lip syncing at the very least, with the week. I understand animation is hard, but damn! You would think after they got roasted by not just the anime community but they got roasted by like online websites too. You would think they'd actually change, but no, they didn't. Oh boy. I'll give it credit. I do like the nice bounce of the hair on her forehead. It looks good. Just a little bit. But not the walk animation, though. It looks pretty off. Man, I mean, it's only fair he did introduce himself in episode 1. I'm just saying. Alright, good. Because almost she was pretty much wrecked. She needs to... Well, she needs going to be more upgrades or they're going to take on a lot more dangerous people. Damn. For like the only bit in the episode that didn't look like complete cringe. When it's actually 2D, it doesn't look that bad. Even then, the 2D animation wasn't that great. But at least it's more respectable than whatever the fuck we're getting. Maybe there's an X-arm that can make someone's body explosive. That's only my guess. Because we did see a man's arm glowing, so it's gonna be my guess. Mm. Oh. Okay. And I mean, at least we're getting some world building, seeing that the kids don't seem to actually be liking the authority in this series. Okay. It at least makes the world of X-Zone feel a little bit more gritty. Okay, now it looked like it skipped frames because when she did this, it didn't even look like the animators even managed to draw the in-between frame there. Oh boy. Not only do they fuck with the 3D animation, they can't even handle 2D properly. Oh lord. This has worse animation than even like the 3-minute animated shorts I've seen throughout the whole year, and those are supposed to be lower budgeted than a full-on 20-minute animated production. Ooh, wee. Oh, seriously, what would be in it for all the people suicide bombing, though? I mean, I guess they must really feel like they're doing it for a bigger purpose if they're willing to go that far. I doubt they're going to accept their demands. Yeah, had a feeling. So I'm assuming they were treated like shit then? From the Megafloat Corporation? Damn, you'd have to be going kind of crazy though. Jeez, it was just it was just a basic question. Oh, oh my. Well, I mean, science can solve almost relatively everything, especially in sci-fi series. Okay, honestly, scientist chick looks like she's consumed some drugs with her facial expressions. And I'm saying drugs of the depressant variety. Because honestly, she sounds a little bit more energetic than the other characters, but her body language doesn't really match up to her facial expressions. Hmm. Oh. Oh, damn! Yes! I actually like this. You got Akira, he's got a legitimate goal. He has legitimate reason why he'd want to help the Counter X-Arm squad too. To try to make up for the damage he caused. That's some character development I appreciate. That's one of the few good things about X-Arm. But that's it though! That's it. So hooray. Took like it took like really a fucking episode and 11 minutes for me to give this series even a small semblance of a compliment. I don't know if I should be impressed by that or saddened by that. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming it's gonna be like what, simply like a needle where they just get some blood and go for it like that? Holy. Damn, that doesn't sound like a bad way of transferring genetic code if you ask me. Shit. If I were to get a kiss from someone like Alma, I'd be like, yeah, I volunteer myself as tribute to blend some genetic code. I just know he's like completely shocked with their facial expressions. Yeah, I mean, that was actually a pretty cute scene. I'll give it credit. Oh, Komi Shinya. Well, we know who Komi Shinya ships with that illustration right there. And damn it, just seeing those illustrations, I'm like, why can't the series look like that? It actually looks good. Like the key visual, it looks good. And even the illustration, it looks good too. It's kind of a letdown. Alright, about to get down to business. Good shit. That's what I've been waiting for. Some action, damn it. Alright, at least they didn't even try to animate action this time because they know their animators freaking suck, so okay. At least even the staff knows that they're not capable of animating jack shit. Looks like it's gonna burn a fuse at this rate, and I'm not even saying that figuratively, I mean that literally. I mean, hey. But if he dies, he dies. I mean, it sounds fucked up, but I mean, what else is he gonna do? It's not like he's been like, you know what? No, I'm gonna take a break because my brain's gonna fry out. No, I mean, he might as well just try to give purpose to his own life at the very least. And if his death is a byproduct of that, then oh well. Yes! Some lip syncing! Woo! It took him like what? 14 minutes and 27 seconds for the animators to actually learn how to lip sync. Just watch though. Probably in like the next few sequences they'll forget how to lip sync again. But hey! Some, some lip sync is better than nothing. Oh, oh boy. I don't know whether I should classify this series as a serious one or a comedy one because this series is on the verge of it's so bad it might actually be good territory. I'm not joking. This might potentially be comedy this season. Hey, I mean, at least Minami's actually learning his name. Okay. I mean, yeah, isn't Minami seeing like the smoke coming from the machine? Gotta say, our boy has it pretty rough. Oh. Yeah, it's quite a messed up way of emotionally manipulating people, though, making it seem like their way of going to heaven is by blowing themselves up and allowing Markins to go inside of their body. That's why she didn't want to answer then. Finally, we're gonna see some kick-ass action. Yeah, it really isn't any surprise. Okay, her father is a fucked up man. All right, they need to bust this dude up. What the hell is this? No, no. I mean, I guess the choreography looks slightly better than episode one, but that's not saying much though. What the fuck is this? What the fuck looks like this? Oh! What the world? Oh lord. Okay. Hopefully Alma can She looks like she's jumping into a body of water with the way she's just slowly falling down. And I know that's not slow motion either. And then even the gunfire sounds fake as fuck. It sounds like fireworks just going up. It doesn't even sound like gunfire colliding with the bodies or objects. Hmm. I mean, considering the type of capabilities of an X-Arm, I mean, why wouldn't it be possible? That's actually a good point. Okay, at least it's now getting to the meteor material. Like, whenever a series focuses on either some nice character chemistry sequences or when they're trying to actually figure out what the opposition is doing, the series isn't that bad. I gotta give it at least some compliments, but it needs to be doing more of this kind of stuff. Oh man, Elvis who gets wrecked. Okay. Oh, snap. Ah, so bad. Too bad, so sad. Didn't have enough time to activate the bomb. I'm just wondering, every single time Manami's like angry, she's got like that smiling face, even if she's pissed. Really think showing her with the frowning expression would give her at least more variety in her facial expressions. That's something, just an observation there. Okay, damn, Manami's a fucking excitement junkie right there to be able to pull off something like that. Oh, yeah. Will that explosion even be able to harm Alma that much, though? I mean, not much you will do making a new one if he's gonna blow himself up. Wow, this fucker honestly believes it. Believes he's gonna have a flawless victory. Oh, that's adorable. I mean, that went out the window the moment the officials actually learned his location. I'm just saying. Finally, our boy's actually getting respect towards its name. Good shit. And actually like his humbleness too. I mean, geez, it should at least be satisfied that they prevented some explosions from going on. I'm just saying. Damn, can the chief ever smile? Jeez, he always looks like he's on edge. Like every single time he's shown off. Like even like a smaller victory, you would think he'd at least be happy to be continued. Honestly, whoever thought it was a good idea to put in a hand-drawn X-arm key visual there needs to really think deeply about the decision-making skills because the 2D key visual there is actually beautiful. It makes you like, because here's the thing. You go from ugly 3D CGI to then beautiful 2D hand-drawn key visual. It's going to only make your ugly-looking 3D CGI worse. And for all of you wondering why am I so angry, it's because I've been subscribed to Crunchyroll for years. So it pisses me off that my money and a lot of other people's money are going into this shit, funding this shit. That's what pisses me off the most. Fuck! Crunchyroll. Fund more shit like Sama Spider So What. Fund more shit like Tower of God, Noblesse, and God High School. If my money goes towards stuff like that, I'd be happy. Oh, and Tony Kawa over the moon, fly over the moon for you. And animes like that, yes. But series like this and GB that are like a sin to humanity. Crunchyroll. Please learn how to prioritize your money. Please. People didn't ask for shit like this in GBA. But anyways, let's see what they got in the PV. I mean, nothing much to get excited about for the preview. I mean, I guess we could see some chemistry building between Manami and the others. Oh, a badass mate! Yeah, oh, hey, you know what? Actually, get down with this. Okay. I love my evil maids. No, but in all seriousness, no, it's like... I mean, I'll give it credit, though. Episode 2 was better than Episode 1. But then, that's like saying that trash is better than burning trash. They're both pieces of trash. But it's just more convenient to have one piece of trash over the other piece of trash. So, let me just give my rating straight up. Y'all probably realize what I'm going to rate this. If I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional. I'm gonna give this one straight up a 4.5 out of 10. I mean, honestly, I'm only giving it a 4.5 out of 10 because it did have some good. So I'm not gonna completely beat it over the bat like a defenseless, paralyzed puppy. I ain't gonna do that. No, no. It had some positives. We need to get to see some Akira character development. He actually wants to make up for things. He actually has a mission to try to help people out. He actually gained that, and I like that. I like it when characters realize their sense of purpose. I was like, all right, he's maturing. And aside from that, something else I do like, aside from seeing Akira mature, I like how he pushed his bodies to limits. Though near breaking point of death, I was like, damn. He is a man with conviction, and I like protagonists like that. Whenever a protagonist has conviction like that, I'll give him praise. I was like, all right, this is cool, this is cool. And aside from that, I did like some of the sequences where you had Monami kind of joke around, being like she doesn't know the name of her main protag because she forgot about it, calling him a box. Like things like that were pretty funny. I was like, all right, I like it. But damn, everything else is like, what the fuck? Like, for example, this whole story about people blowing themselves up because they believe they'll go closer to God. I feel like it'd be interesting if it was expanded to like maybe a two-parter. With it just being an episode, it just feels like it's too fucking quick. Because, and let me explain why. If they would have focused it as a two-parter, maybe they could have given a bit backstory to that girl, to the cultists that want to blow themselves up, and maybe the story would have felt a bit more tangible. Because instead of it feeling like these are people they're saving, it feels like the characters, they're just resolving this so that they can go from one plot point to the other plot point. It doesn't feel organic. That's why I felt this X-Arm episode, it was rushed. Visual Society has problems narratively that are a huge gaping hole. And that's something that it's kind of worrying because it's already episode 2 and it hasn't really felt like it's found its rhythm yet, unfortunately. I mean, yes, there are some positives in the story though. I mean, I'll give it credit. They at least do a good job of justifying the dangers of an X-Arm user. At least the ones that go rogue. I mean, I'll give it credit for that. And another thing I'll give it credit for is, even though yes, it did feel rushed, at the very least in this episode, it was self-aware with its cheesiness sometimes. When you have Akira talk about unity and all that shit, and then you had someone mention it straight up, man, that is cheesy as hell. I do like that. It shows you that the series can be self-aware sometimes. And if the series had more moments like that, the script would actually be really good. Unfortunately, the moments like that are far and few in between. That's why, from a story standpoint, I'm not going to give it the absolute highest praise. I can't. I'd be a lying sack of shit. And saying that, though, I do like what they did with Akira from the character standpoint. Everyone else, though, can I really say they did much with the personalities? I mean, Manami acts the same way she did in episode 1. She's hyperactive. She makes jokes. There really wasn't much character progression there. Alma, she was just there to kick some ass. That's it. What can I say about Alma other than she's the badass chick that kicks ass? That's really all I could say about her. She really isn't anything special. She really isn't any character that's going to be like, damn, I'm going to remember this character for years. She is so special and unique. No. Fuck no, she ain't fucking unique. She's just like every other badass tough chick. Which, don't get me wrong, I love my badass tough chick. But when they have layers to them. And here's an example of a badass tough chick that has layers to them. You got Secret from Fate saying that. Yeah, she's badass. But she does have some of her trauma she goes through. Like, regretting some of her past decisions. How Camelot felt. How she felt it was her responsibility. You got characters like, say, Balsa from Sereno Borbito. She's a badass, but as the series progresses, she has motherly instincts and all that. She's emotionally intelligent. You got all that from the first few episodes in Sereno Borbito. Then another badass chick, Makoto from Ghost in the Shell. I don't even have to go there because I'm pretty sure enough people have seen that series to know who Makoto is. But that's one of the prime time examples of a badass female character in anime that has layers. This series doesn't know what layers are even if it hit him. All these characters, save for Akira, all the other characters, it's like meh. They're just there to just move the plot along. That's it, unfortunately. So that's it from a character standpoint. Save for what they do with Akira, and even then, the stuff they're doing with Akira isn't amazing. It's just the bare minimum. That's it. From a character standpoint, ain't doing so great. Because if the visuals are going to be bad, at least I need at least the characters to carry the narrative enough to be raw and be like, you know what, I give a shit about this, but unfortunately, no. It's not doing that. And then on top of that, I don't even think I need to harp on the animation more than I already did, but it was awful. I mean, lip syncing was bad. There was only like one moment of good lip syncing in the whole episode. That's pretty bad. No, that's not bad. That's awful. No wonder why people were fucking roasting this shit on Twitter. Everywhere. US, Japan. No wonder. And you know what? No wonder why Crunchyroll doesn't put the Crunchyroll originals in their freaking start of the fucking episode. They're probably embarrassed about this series. They're probably thinking, oh, what the hell did we do? That's probably what they were thinking. And you know what? It's a shame too, because the only thing positive in this episode are the voice performances. That's probably about it. You can definitely tell all the voice actors and actresses, they try their best to make it come to life, and I gotta respect that. It just makes me feel so bad for them, you know? They're trying their best to lift up this piece of trash, and they just can't do it. I'm not gonna blame them. It's not their fault. I feel for them. I still hope all these voice performers get better work than being involved with this, whatever. Oh man. But yeah, that's how I feel about it, y'all. Just awful all around. Will I react to episode 3? Yes, because for some reason I like feeling the pain of watching this series. I don't know why. I just something about watching every anime in a season. It's kind of addicting, but yeah. I'll react to episode 3, probably just to laugh at it. And probably just to see how low it can go. And plus, if I react to the series, I can put it in my worst anime of the year list. If I were to make one, XR would be candidate for number 1. And that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot because I'm watching everything. And for XR to be the worst, that's an accomplishment. I don't even know what to say there at this point. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode, y'all. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the vid, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely excited to see what they're going to do next. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much, and have a great and safe day, everyone. Bye-bye.